Joel's Vision Ministries, where we learn the how, what, and why of children's ministry, also known as KidMin. I'm Sarah Vitasic. Thank you for joining me. Hey there, I'm so glad you joined me today. So today I'm going to be using my notes quite a bit because I have some statistics I want to share with you. And I just really wanted to talk to you with this very first video about what exactly is children's ministry and is it really worth it? Is it worth our work? Is it worth what we do and all the time and energy that we put into it? So first of all, I just wanted to give you the definition of children's ministry that I found online when I typed it in. This was the very first thing that came up. Thought it was very interesting. Children's ministry is a process. Okay, it involves a series of actions or steps that children take to achieve the desired end. That really spoke to me because what is the desired end? Our desire is to reach these children for Jesus so that they can go to heaven. We want them to be ready to meet Jesus in heaven. And so children's ministry is a process to get them to that desired end. So I just was looking at some statistics online, just kind of getting an idea of why children's ministry is important and what we need to do about it. So first of all, in churches overall, the percentage, now of course these are percentages online, who knows the exact percent, and every church is different, right? But an overall percentage of children in our churches is 15%. That seems a little bit low, especially if you're going 18 and down, at least for our church. And so they did say that it was 15% out of 100 members, 15 of them would be children. Now, evangelism is most effective in the childhood and teen years because when you think about it, when we're adults, we get so busy in our minds. We have so much stress and so many things to take care of that sometimes just to stop and think is really hard to do. And so reaching children before they get to that state in their life is so very important. 2/3 Christians today came to Jesus before the age of 18. 2/3 of believers. 43% of those before age 12. And then less than a quarter of the current believers that this statistic was taken from, less than 1/4 of them came to Jesus after age 21. That puts quite a burden on us as children's ministers. Look how important it is to reach more than half the population before they reach the age of 18. And then another statistic, in ministry leaders today, 86% of them attended Sunday school as a child. I thought that was really mind-blowing because in the leaders today, most of them were in Sunday school at some point. Wow. That should tell us that we're raising leaders in the church world. We are raising amazing leaders for Jesus, and that's why it's such a burden to reach them. 59% of those leaders attended VBS, Vacation Bible School. And that's kind of another subject, and I'll touch on that in some future videos. But I was just thinking about Vacation Bible School, so I did another little research on that. 81% of U.S. churches had Vacation Bible School back in 1997. Then by 2012, it had dropped to 68%. So just a little over half churches still had Vacation Bible School. Do you know, as of this year, in 2022, less than 31% churches has VBS still? Wow. And, it's really, it's understandable because a lot of times you think, what is the final fruit of our labors, if you will, with VBS? Because you minister to a lot of kids in the community, but maybe they already have their church, so they only come to your church for Vacation Bible School. And that's even something we have gone back and forth with in our ministry and with our church. But the one thing that I want you to remember, there are seeds planted during Vacation Bible School that you won't ever be able to plant again in those communities, in those children that don't come to your church. You plant seeds in them that you might never see grow into fruition later, but you can be sure that they will. So it's worth it to plant those seeds in Vacation Bible School that might later on come to something major for the Lord, including leadership in church, missionaries, preachers, Sunday school teachers, and children's ministers. Ultimately, one thing that I teach my staff is the salvation experience and the end goal of getting them to that point, which is really just the beginning, right? That is all up to God. But we can help in that process. Like the definition of children's ministry said, it's a process. We can help them through that process with our programming and our scheduling and all our work, all our sacrifice, everything that we put into our children's ministry. We can help get them to that point so that then the Lord moves into their heart and He takes over with the salvation experience. Thank you so much for joining me today. I look forward to talking to you again. Have a great day.